Today, I'll show you how to create swim lanes in Microsoft Planner. Even though Planner doesn't have a dedicated swim lane button like some other project tools, you can still get that same clear, lane-based layout by using buckets and grouping options in a smart way. By the end of this walkthrough, you'll know several practical methods to visually organize your tasks into lanes that make sense for your team and your project. Let's start with the most common approach, which is creating vertical swim lanes using buckets. Think of buckets as columns on your planner board. At the top of your board, you'll see an option that says Add New Bucket. Click that and create a separate bucket for each lane you want. For example, you might name your buckets Design, Development, and QA, or maybe To Do, Doing and Done, or even Team A, Team B, and Team C. The key is to name them in a way that matches how you actually manage work. Once you've created your buckets, start moving your tasks into the right lane. You can simply drag and drop each task card from one bucket to another. This gives you a clean, vertical swim lane view where each column represents a category, phase, or team. To make sure this layout stays visible, check the top right of your planner board and confirm that the Group by dropdown is set to Bucket. If it's set to something else, like Assigned To or Progress, switch it back to Bucket so your buckets appear as distinct columns. Now, sometimes you already have buckets set up, maybe for project phases like planning, execution, and testing, but you want to slice your work differently, almost like overlaying another set of swim lanes. This is where the Group by feature becomes really powerful. Look again at the top right of your board and click the Group by dropdown, which might currently say Bucket. From here, you can choose a different way to group those same tasks without changing their underlying buckets. If you choose Assigned To, Planner will automatically create lanes for each team member, showing which tasks belong to whom. This is great for workload balancing and quick check-ins. If you pick Progress, your lanes become Not Started, In Progress, and Completed, which gives you an instant status overview. Selecting Priority will create lanes for Urgent, Important, Medium, and Low, letting you visually separate what needs attention first. And if you've been using colored labels for themes or work streams, Grouping by Labels will arrange tasks into lanes based on those tags. The nice part is that you can switch between these groupings at any time, depending on what you need to focus on. If you're looking for something that feels more like professional horizontal swim lanes, especially for presentations or reporting, Planner offers a couple of views that can help. At the top of the Planner interface, click on Schedule. This view lays your tasks out on a calendar, effectively turning time into a horizontal swim lane. It's especially useful when you want to show how work is distributed across days, weeks, or months, and it can highlight overlaps or gaps in your schedule. You can also switch to the Charts view. This doesn't show lanes in the traditional board sense, but it gives you a visual breakdown of your buckets and overall status. Combined with your bucket setup, Charts can act like a high-level swim lane report, showing where tasks are concentrated and how they're progressing. By combining buckets, Group by options, schedule, and charts, you can build swim lane-style views in Microsoft Planner that are flexible, clear, and tailored to how your team works.